Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Vivo X60 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy S20. And guys, the S20 is powered by Samsung Exynos 990 processor with 8 GB of RAM, while on the Vivo X60 Pro we have a Snapdragon 870 processor with a 12 GB of RAM. On the back we have a triple cameras on both phones. We have a normal, ultra wide as well as a zoom on the S20. Although on the back we get a glass on both phones, so I am really excited to see that how is the Vivo X60 Pro is stack up against the Samsung Galaxy S20 in apps opening speed as well as in the boot up test. Without any wasting time, let's get right into it. Now let's see the boot up test. Here we go. And guys, on both phones is running on Android 11. We have a Samsung One UI version 3.1, while on the Vivo we have a Fun Touch OS version 11. And you can see on the Vivo X60 Pro it is more faster when it comes to putting up with the Samsung Galaxy S20, and the S20 is take a lot of time. And you can see now the S20 it is also done, and you can see about 4 or 5 second difference between these two devices. And guys, you can see that and both phones has a very similar display. We have a full HD Super AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate on the Vivo X60 Pro, while on the S20 we have a Quad HD Dynamic AMOLED 120Hz refresh rate, and also we get a punch hole on both phones, which is on the center axis you can see on both phones. And also we have a curved display on both phones, and the curved it is more aggressive on the Vivo X60 Pro as compared to the S20. And also on the front we have a 6.7-inch display on the X60 Pro, while on the S20 we have a 6.1-inch display, so huge difference in the display sizes. And guys, everything is closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. And also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. And the first application we have is the phone dialer, that is exactly the same on both phones. So next on the list is the settings, again exactly the same. Now let's go to the display on both phones, and you can see we have 120Hz refresh rate on both these devices. Yes, you cannot use the 120Hz with Quad HD resolution at the same time on the S20. 120Hz it is only available on Full HD resolution, so that's really huge difference. Now let's check out some more application. Now let's see Amazon shopping. Exynos 990 versus Snapdragon 870, more faster on the S20 as you can see. Now let's see the scrolling, that is face exactly the same on both phones. Again 120Hz refresh rate makes everything more smoother. Now let's see some games application. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga, exactly the same on both phones, no difference there. And guys, also on the Vivo X60 Pro we have a single speaker, while on the S20 we have a dual speakers, and this phone is costing around 1,30,000 PKR. And you can see in this price range we get a single speaker, so that's really disappointing. Instagram faster on the X60 Pro. Let's see pin out, little bit more faster on the Vivo X60 Pro if I'm not wrong. Let's see Snapchat, same result. Let's see Spotify, faster on the X60 Pro again. Let's see Subway Surfer, S20 faster there as you can see. The performance it is more better on the S20 I feel right now, but in long term I will say that on the Snapdragon 870 it is much better chipset as compared to the Exynos 990. Now let's see Temper N2, and this time Vivo S60 Pro faster there, so that's really a surprising result. But I believe that 870 it is more faster there in terms of the heavy stuff as compared to the Exynos 990. Zedge and faster on the Vivo X60 Pro. Now let's see the scrolling, really smooth on both phones, 120Hz refresh rate. Now let's launch the PUBG Mobile on both phones, and now let's see that who is going to be the fastest one this time. And you can see in the Snapdragon 870 Vivo X60 Pro it is more faster than the Exynos 990. but right there both phones is perform very similar. But you can see that Vivo X60 Pro faster there, as you can see, and you can see in the game app loading time it is also more faster on the Vivo X60 Pro as compared to the S20. So last summer launching the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one, and that is more faster on the Vivo S60 Pro as compared to the S20. And guys, also on the device it is really warm phone right now. I don't know why, because of the Exynos 990 processor. And guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using for Samsung internet browser on the S20, while on the Vivo X60 Pro we have a Google Chrome launching at the same time, faster on the Vivo S60 Pro. Now let's see the scrolling, really smooth on both phones, 120 Hz refresh rate. Now let's open this, faster on the X60 Pro again. Now let's see the scrolling, more smoother, exactly the same, yes, no difference there. Next on the list is the apple.com, and faster on the Vivo X60 Pro as compared to the S20. Now let's see the scrolling, really smooth on both phones, no lag whatsoever, 120 Hz refresh rate. So now let's see RAM management on both phones. We have 8GB of RAM on the S20, while on the X60 Pro we have a 12GB of RAM. We also have a 3GB extended RAM feature as well. So now let's see that who is perform good in the RAM management. Phone dialer, no refresh. Let's see settings, no refresh. Amazon shopping and that card refresh on the S20. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, no refresh. Instagram, let's see pinout. Let's see Snapchat, seems like refresh on the Vivo this time. Spotify, no refresh. Subwoofer, refresh on the Vivo X60 Pro. Let's see Temper 2, again refresh. So RAM management is not the best on the X60 Pro. Zedge, refresh again. Let's see PUBG Mobile, again refresh on the Vivo. You can see really bad RAM management on the Vivo X60 Pro. So last way back to the internet browser, and that is not refresh on both phones. And guys, overall I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that in the Vivo S60 Pro is perform more faster as compared to the S20 in game app loading time, in terms of system based application, and both phones is perform very similar in terms of the RAM management wise, and the S20 is perform more better in the RAM management as compared to the Vivo S60 Pro. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Vivo X60 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy S20. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.